I don't know. What up, Coco? I see you the first one in here tonight. What it do, Coco? Can you hear me, Coco? Oh, no, I messed up my pen. Oh, wait, I think I got it. What's going on, Shay? What it do? Dick Jones, stop saying the same thing over and over again, bro. Chris Cantu, what up, man? Rue Glock, what it do? Hit that like button as soon as you come into the chat. That's what you do. Just slide on in and hit that like button, just like you said. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, guys, I'm still trying to figure some things out here. How's everybody's day today? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What it smell like? What it feel like? Terrence Jones, what it do, bro? Lakers fan, if you can't, you gotta open up your ears, bro. You gotta open up your ears, man. Chris can too. To quote Michael Anthony, just Hulk smashed the light button. I know, right? Yo, Michael was tripping on the game on Sunday last week, bro. He was about to go and call the coach and be like, you know what, fire everybody in the secondary. But I'm gonna explain to you guys that it's not as bad as we think it may or could have been. I made sure I didn't hang around at jiu-jitsu tonight. Ain't want to miss you. I appreciate it, Rue, because I remember you asked me, was I going live earlier today? So I definitely appreciate you coming through. David Peniel, thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. What's going on with you today? I hope y'all had a good day. Today was long. It was a crazy day. That's why I'm getting a late start today. I apologize. Pure Party, what's going on? How you doing? David Jenkins, what up, man? Still praying for your family. I know you're going through a lot right now, bro. Still got my prayers up for you and your people. Always a lady. What up? Brian SoCal, what it do? Oh no, Chris, he was kirking during the game, bro. Like, I mean, he was on another level with it. I was like, should I leave? Kid Mega, what's good, bro? Shout out to my members, man. Fixed for 6. What's going on? Are you guys watching this Broncos and Jets game? A pair of 0-3 teams going up against each other right now. I heard Jerry Jeudy got his first touchdown. So all that means to me is that CeeDee Lamb got to get his numbers up this week too. Shay, welcome to E2 Nation. Let me put you under my so I want to make sure I have a list of all my members. So when I do my members chats, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. When is a good time for you guys to want to listen to a members only chat? And for the first chat, I'm gonna let you guys come up with the topic as well. Or we can, for the first one, if you want, we can pretty much go, we could just go ham with it and just figure out some things as we go along on the chat. That's for the members only chat. Gina Thorne, what's going on? What's the score? It's 10-10. David, man, no problem, man. I completely forgot football game was on, right? I know. I mean, it's the Broncos and the Jets. I mean, they got Driscoll playing quarterback because Drew Lock got hurt. So, yeah, Lakers fan. Everybody else can hear. It's got to be your volume, brother. Do I think we're going to get Earl Thomas? I'm pretty sure if they wanted Earl Thomas, they would have got him by now. I really, Kid Maker, you said you're good on weekends. All right, cool. So it'll definitely be on the weekend then. Um, I'll make sure they're on probably weekends that I don't have my son. Uh, Maybe do it like a Saturday afternoon or a Saturday evening, whichever. Because in that way we can have our little time. If we lost to the Browns, did we start tanking? No. But again, if you lose to the Browns, then something really gonna have to change because you don't want to drop to the Browns. You don't want to do that. Yeah, kid. Okay, that's cool, Kid Mecca. The weekend is fine for me. I can do that. Because it was either going to be that or a weekday night, but I think it'd probably be better to do it on the weekend. I can't even see. That's the only thing when it's. Oh, is that the lunatic? Oh, the lunatic. Okay. Uh, all right. So you and Mike J are on the top tier. Appreciate you guys for that. Um, Sorry, I can't see the name on it because whenever you're whenever you're a moderator, it's already blue. So then when it shows up on that green background, you can't see it. Only reason why I know it's the lunatic is because of your thing. Because you got the Cowboy star, and I already know that's your logo. To Cowboys, what's going on? Finally get to see Judy, yeah. Casey Addison, what up, man? Mr. Truckee, welcome, coming. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Truckee. E2, I'm in here supporting the chamber. Appreciate it. You out on the road, Mr. Truckee? If you are, where are you at tonight? Shout out to all the truckers out there, man. Like that road life, man. That's how we get our products, man. You can't, truckers are essential. No, and we're gonna talk about that always, lady. We cannot lose to the Browns. Period. You're absolutely right about that. Hope we win and not be like the Eagles who tied the Bengals. First of all, Chris, when the last time that I got some homework for y'all? Somebody let me know in the chat right now. Lola, what up, Lola? Let me know who in the chat right now is when the last time a Cowboys actually tied in the game, because I don't remember one in a while. We got a 3-game homestand, time for a 3-game win streak to set us up right. That's right, the lunatic. Set it up, baby. Because we got what? We got Browns, we got Cardinals, and then we got the Giants, something like that? Or is it the other way around? What you got, man? What you sipping on? Is it in the kitchen? I'll get some when I'm done. Oh, if you gonna give me a cup? Oh yeah, that. Appreciate that. Judy had some drops in a different game. Yeah, but he did score a touchdown though. He said thoughts on Zeke not being the same runner as the past years. I think he's the same runner. It's just that he's been dropping the ball. He's been putting the ball on the ground. And I think that a lot of these 1960? Wait, David, are you serious? That's the last time the Cowboys had a tie in the game? Was the year they were founded? Nah, can't be. That's probably the first time. I mean, the last time. No, but I think that we never tied on what I could remember being a Cowboy fan for 30 years. Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember us tying in the game. I don't. Now, and he said David said 1960, so that was the year we were founded. So I mean, that first year we were what? But no, it couldn't have been because weren't we 0-16 that first year, or were we like one? Not 0-6 because they didn't have 16 games or whatever. They didn't win a game that first year. I thought. Well, I guess a tie is a loss too. Thanks, Mom. Oh, I'm a grown man. I can handle that. Appreciate it. Look, what they say, it's in the genes, right? Oh, so we were 12 and 1. Okay, so that first year we did have a tie then. Damn, that sucks. Well, it goes to show you when you have tie games, your season is not going well. I mean, that lets you know something right there. Anita Taylor, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome into the chat tonight. Daniel Peterson, what up, cuz? What up, cuz? We got a Washington fan in here. What up, cuz? What up, E Skins fan? Still in first place. Hey, Daniel, shut up. Because who y'all play this week? Y'all gonna get demolished, bro. 1960, we were 0-11 and 1. Okay. Yeah, because they played 11 games that year. Ruth says, salute the mama. Hey, they're saying hi to you in chat, ma.
Oh, tell them I said
hello. She said hello, guys.
I'm still Washington.
Yeah, say Washington. Don't say Skin. I don't know why. I don't know why she's a Washington fan. I don't get it. Because y'all didn't know me. Y'all know we from the Midwest, and she's supposed to be a Bear fan technically, because our family is Bear and Cowboy fans.
But I'm Bear in
you can't ain't no Bear and Washington. Like
Bear and Cowboy.
I didn't say I was Bear. I didn't say Bear anything. I've never been a Bear fan. You know, I always followed. I followed your brother growing up, being a Cowboy fan, and that's where I followed your brother.
Tell them I was the Bear fan when they was the most awesome team in the day. Hey, they ain't been no team.
You mean the '85 Bears when their defense was the ish? Wasn't that back when like Ron Rivera and Mike Ditka played for the Bears?
Yeah, and there was a Walter Payton and Refrigerator and all of them.
The Washington no names. Division winner gets in the playoff and hosts the playoff game, period. So we will not apologize for that. Sure won't. A house divided. I know, right? The Washington what the fucks?
Let me talk about my team now. Come on now.
You know, I got Washington fan subscribers too. So
never underestimate a Washington fan.
To Cowboys, you say your mom's a Saints and Pittsburgh fan? Wow, that's a hell of a. I understand the Saints because you're down there in Texas, so I guess if you go down you slide down to New Orleans. See, I've never been to New Orleans. Where the hell is Cajun Cowboy at? Where is he at? I haven't seen him on the channel in a minute. I hope he's all right because he used to always be in the channel all the time. He used to tell me about the good eats down there in New Orleans. He had me about to catch a flight real quick down there. What do I think the record is going to be this year? Bro, that's hard right now, man, because this team is still trying to find itself, right? And like I said, you know, with this new coaching staff and stuff, with everything being new and they're trying to figure things out, I don't know. Like, I was hoping 11-5. That's what I was hoping, but I'm looking more like 10-6, maybe 9-7. I don't know. I remember the 1980 Chicago Bears shuffle dance. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't been a team like that in the NFL since.
Mr. Trucker, you said tell my mom she just lost her biggest supporter.
You said what?
Grew up here in Franco Harris. Oh, okay, yeah.
I came here in 1983.
Daniel, you said the
and I represent the territory. That's why I'm Washington.
See, Daniel is a Washington fan, but he gonna call it Skins forever though.
They do. Tell him I'm with him on that. I can't stop.
My mom should not be a Washington fan. That's the problem. Like, it's just, you know.
Why?
Because you shouldn't. You should not.
I can't give up on that.
On a good note, Tyron Smith had limited practice. Yeah, he did have limited practice today. He should be able to come out to play. But if he doesn't play, it's probably for precautionary reasons, the lunatic. Anita Taylor, welcome to the members on. Let me put your name on here. Because I need to make sure that I keep track of you guys so I know who's in my so you guys are okay with doing when I do my members only live streams, you're good with the weekends, right? and we'll go from there from that. And like I said, I'll let you guys pick the topic for the first one, or either that, or we could just play it by ear. Because sometimes we like to. Sometimes when we in a groove, it's actually better when you play it by ear. Talking about division in the family, you're a Cowboy fan. Your sister's a Texans fan. Her husband's a Washington fan. It sucks going to Houston, seeing family is there. I know. I can only imagine, bro. And that interstate Texas rivalry is crazy.
But it makes it more fun.
It does. Because it's a lot of shit talk. Laker fan, you said now you can hear me. It must have been something wrong on your end, brother. A2 House. I'm all right, Bones. How you doing, man? Oh yeah, the lunatic. That's what it is. That's what it is. Bones Crusher, welcome to the E2 crew, brother. In there, Bones Crusher _ Crusher. Don't forget the 1970 though. You know why? Because you're a grown ass man. That's why. Jerry Jeudy is trash. Oh, you said Jerry Jeudy is trash? I missed the game. I didn't see the part where he scored his touchdown though. But I know Jamison Crowder over there is running all over that Denver defense right now. Though. Donovan Wilson needs more play time. See, here's the thing, Tyrone. I don't think that they have a lot of confidence in Donovan Wilson. This is the reason. And Chidobe Awuzie need to hurry up and come back. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They need to come back. You said that Jeudy touchdown reception should be a blooper against the Jets cornerback. Oh, damn, I missed it. I'm going to go back and watch it later, though. E2, what's your confidence in Dak's ability to lead us to a season or any doubt? I don't have any doubt in Dak's ability. It's just that you can't ask your quarterback. And, again, your quarterback shouldn't be throwing that much in a game, period. He shouldn't be throwing that much. They need to – this defense needs to play better. We need to run the ball more. And I don't know if they stopped running the ball because Zeke's been fumbling like hell. I don't know. Oh, David, 69? Okay, all right. Her Cowboys brought in a couple of players for a visit today. Yeah, they did. But it was they did sign the offensive tackle. What's his name? I actually like the pickup because I seen him play when he was with the Bills and when he was with the Cardinals. He actually started for the Bills for 3 years at tackle, so that was actually a good pickup. Our offense is not our problem. It's the lack of pass rush affecting cornerback play as a result. Exactly, the lunatic. That is exactly what it is. I know, right? Get him out of here. Appreciate it, Kid Maker. Raymond Salas, what's going on, brother? You said I ain't got no gun in it. You stupid, bro. Yeah, we signed that offensive tackle. Matter of fact, let me where's my phone? I should already know it. I saw it. I saw the news earlier. I meant to do a video earlier, but I got really busy today. What the hell is the dude's name? Because I was just looking at it earlier today. You said Cowboys 12-4. Well, that means we can't. After we can only lose two more games in the season. I'm telling you. Joseph, appreciate that, man. I mean, we work hard on our channels, man. It's we do this for you guys, man. We really do. And it's hard trying to work and keep up a channel and try to come up with content to keep you guys informed and entertained. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, especially with me with all the transition I've been doing. From selling my house and everything. So I'm just trying to get back on my feet right now. So it's a lot. So especially for me, but it's all good though. We're gonna be all right. We need to acknowledge losing Leighton Vander Esch, not being able to place him. Sean Lee is a bigger issue. Now, it's this thing. Now, Sean Lee should be coming back soon. Now, LVE, I know Mark said that he wants him to come back soon, but I don't, with neck issues, and I know it's just a collarbone, but still, like the collarbone, you already got neck issues. I think for him, though, I think they might as well keep him out for the whole season. Now, but the linebacker, the lunatic, though, you got to the linebacker position is not playing bad right now. I think that if they allow D-Law and Everson Griffin to go back to putting their hand in the dirt, doing the things that appreciate it, Joe. I definitely need a lot of those. If they go back to putting their hand in the dirt and doing the things that they're used to doing, I think that the pass rush should be better that way. And everybody kept talking about, oh, well, how come Aldon Smith is the only one on the line playing better? I said this when I was on Mark's live stream. Those of you guys that heard me say it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it again. Aldon Smith has already knows this system. Aldon Smith, when he was with Jim Tom Sula, when Jim Tom Sula was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, he worked with him. So it's the same system that they were doing pretty much with the 49ers. He's a 3-4 type of guy. So we were given a lot of 3-4 looks on this defense. And I'll be honest with you, we don't have a lot of personnel for 3-4. Randy Gregory and Aldon Smith are the only two guys on this defense that are linemen, that are our current rushmen that can be outside linebackers in a 3-4 that can rush standing up. That's why Aldon Smith is good at it. That's why he already knew what he was doing. That's why he got that pass rush, because he already knows this is what he did with the Raiders and the 49ers. So understand that is the reason why. Now, nobody's taking nothing away from Aldon. Aldon was a beast before he left the game, and he's probably going to be comeback player of the year this year. And I'm proud of everything that he's doing right now. And it makes me proud, being a Cowboy fan and just witnessing that and seeing that. But I think that the rest of these guys are going to get it together. All this Everson Griffin didn't have a training camp. Remember that. So, he was coming in raw, really raw. And with this COVID year, though, like, I don't really look at it as like, say if we don't make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl, yeah, I'll be sad. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's a COVID year. I don't think that they're gonna this ownership is gonna take too much of that off of Mike McCarthy, because I think that it's a disadvantage. You know what I mean? It's a disadvantage. So when I look at what I'm saying, man, you're right. We cannot continue to play from behind. We have to come in games. We got to play fast. And if you come in playing fast on the Browns, there's no way that they're gonna beat you, because we know that with their offense, right? Baker Mayfield is a game manager, right? He's not a guy that's going to pretty much take the top off the defense. He's not like a Russell Wilson. He's not going to put the game into his hands. They're not going to put the game into their hands. Now, the Browns is another team that has a new coaching staff, but this coach is way better than what they had with Freddie Kitchens. So I'm looking at this situation, and I'm looking at it like, okay, take the opportunity now. Look at what you have with them. Keep everything in front of them. These DBs got to keep things in front of them. They can't let that ball go over their head. I think that, from watching the Browns, they do a lot of sluggo routes, a lot of curls. They do a lot of slant routes. They do a lot of short hitting stuff. They don't do a lot of deep throws or deep passes. So I think that the defense is going to play. If they provide the pass rush that they need to, and get Baker Mayfield on the ground and get him frustrated, we're going to get some interceptions and or some turnovers. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some make Baker Mayfield fumble that ball. Imagine if McCoy was healthy and here. Oh yeah. Now, if McCoy was here, I don't think that I don't know. Tristan Hill wouldn't be starting. I'll tell you that. Is the game home or is home? So, Chris, our next 3 games are at home. So, take advantage of that. LVU probably needs to retire now. Too many neck injuries. I hate to admit that, but you're probably right about that. And I'm gonna tell you, like, as much as we love LVE and what he brings to the table, it's similar to the You guys remember the other linebacker that we had, Devontae Holloman. Devontae Holloman had that neck back issue thing too, and he had to retire early. Now he's back coaching with his old college down there in South Carolina with the Gamecocks. So, shout out to Devontae Holloman. I really liked him as a linebacker. He was an up and coming dude. I think that he would have been a really good guy in this league. But yeah, do home games really matter this season? Maybe not, Sam, man. But I think the Cowboys play better at home. It seemed like. How good is the Browns' offensive line? It's not terrible. It's better than what we've seen before. When they first drafted Cam Irving, that was back when Johnny Manziel was on the team. Y'all remember that? That was when their offensive line was trash. That was when they had a trash offensive line coach. Like, everything about it was trash. This ain't the same Browns that your granddaddy used to watch. This ain't the same Browns. They actually got talent now, and they have a coach that's figuring things out over there. They don't have it all together yet. It's like the Cowboys. They got a new coaching staff, so they're trying to figure out their players and get things together. I think the Browns actually might be, I hate to say it, they might actually be decent this year once they get things together. Now, one thing we do know about the Browns, we have their old wide receivers coach as our wide receiver coach. Remember that. So, with that being said, he can give our DBs, he knows Jarvis Landry well. He knows Odell Beckham well because he was their wide receiver coach. So he can pretty much give our DBs a rundown on how to deal with them. Now, it's not a secret how they work. We know that Jarvis Landry is a little more disciplined than Odell Beckham is. Oh, yeah, they are going to run the ball, Gina, and I'm going to get to that too. Jarvis Landry will catch that ball 9 times out of 10. He's a really good pass catcher. Odell Beckham, all you got to do is talk some crap in his ear. He's a little childish. He'll get upset and get frustrated. You can get him flustered a little bit. Dana Jet, what up? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. How you doing? 80% of the so-called Cowboy fans are negative assholes with zero IQ. I would have to agree with you on that. And that part sucks, though, because I don't want my fan base to be like that. Cleveland is capable of winning, but we need to limit penalties, blown coverages, to not help them beat us. And you're absolutely right about that. The penalties, man, has to stop. Our DBs can't be pulling on those players because we the Cowboys, and they're going to call every goddamn thing. You can't blow coverages. Now, again, like I said, the lunatic, they don't do a lot of deep throws. Now, Baker Mayfield might do it every once in a while, but they do a lot of quick hitting slants and things of that nature. So, long as they keep things in front of them, I think they should be all right. They have a lot of high draft picks on this team, like Washington football team. Kid Mega, they always have high draft picks because they sucked every year. Remember, all them years they sucked. They had high draft picks, but couldn't bust a grape with none of those high draft picks. But now they got a coach that can do something with them, so they might be a little bit dynamic. Now, as far as their pass rush goes, they got Myles Garrett. They got Sheldon Richardson. They got our Joe Jackson, which I heard is actually doing pretty well over there. You see how, like, when players that we had go to other teams and they do better? Perfect example. The Chiefs' 2 starting linebackers, Anthony Hitchens and Damian Wilson, are both starting for the Chiefs. And remember when Damian Wilson was with the Cowboys? He was a backup. So ain't that a mom? Another linebacker who retired young was that Nugent. Yes. Plays, but yeah, he bought a bunch of Chick-fil-A's too. I heard about his story too. He's a businessman now. He's still making that money though. Yeah, playmaker Collins might be out for the year because he might have to get hip surgery. which I really they're gonna have to get. You're right. They're gonna have to get Leary now. Cowboys already looked at Leary and said no thanks. Leary has missed 18 of the last 32 games at Denver. That might be what it is. They might look at Leary and be like, because remember, Leary had injury problems when we had him the first time when he was undrafted out of Memphis. But I don't know. Again, they probably brought him in. He probably did his physical, and they probably said, nah, we got a bunch. Because if you notice, they've been signing other offensive linemen and tackles and things of that nature. Actually, younger guys trying to build them up. So I think that I think our offensive line will be all right. Because you look at once Tyron Smith retires, I think what you need to do is draft another tackle, like a stud tackle in like the first round. Maybe not this next draft. I think this next draft we need to get a safety up top. That's what I think we need to get. But it ain't time for draft talk yet. But you guys know what I mean. Yep, injuries and because of no preseason. And again, every team got injuries. There's a lot of teams that have even more injuries than we do. You look at the Eagles; they're damn decimated right now. Yeah, I know. We signed Mills, and Mills, like I said, Mills played for the Cardinals and the Bills, and he actually started a couple of games. And he's got 83. He's got 83 games of experience. So, yeah, Hitchens and Wilson were definitely versatile, man. And I miss both of them on this defense. I really do. You say you hate to say this, but Taco, yeah, and well, see, Taco, he's with is it with Kansas City or did he? Is he still with Kansas City? So as far as the offensive line goes, I like that mix that they did at the end of the game. So I heard that Terrence Steele didn't get taken out because of bad play. I heard he got taken out because he had food poisoning. He was throwing up. So I don't know. Did you eat something before the game that messed your stomach up? I don't know what happened with him, but I don't know. They're not going to sign Earl Thomas. They don't want Earl Thomas. You can tell. You can tell. Hell, the Texans, I know that they had that COVID stuff going on, but if they really wanted Earl Thomas, they would have told him, hey, stick around. We got you. No, Taco was with the Dolphins, and then he went to he only was with Miami for a year, and then he went to the Kansas City. It's like all of our defensive players went to Kansas City. Or they go to the Browns. Y'all remember Malcolm Smith that we had last year that we had for a couple of weeks? He's now on. He's one of the starting linebackers now on the Browns defense, and he actually had a interception the last game they played. So it's crazy how that works out. The Eagles down to cheerleaders and a water boy. I know, right? Shit, I ain't putting on no Eagle jersey. I don't know. Well, if you pay me enough, I might play for him. But I'm gonna be injured every time we play the Cowboys because I was like, I'm not playing against my team. I'm not doing that. Yeah, Taco's with the Chiefs now. Taco had a sack in Kansas City this week. Wow. You see what happens? They know. See, they know how to deal with these because the Chiefs knew they was like the Cowboys had. And this is, and I can't blame McCarthy and them for this because this is the Jason Garrett era, Marinelli era. We got rid of so many good defensive players because they didn't want to sign them, and then they go to other teams and they play well. They give up too fast, and that's why I keep telling some of the fan base that want to just cut a player or cut a staff member or whatever. You gotta have patience. You gotta understand that there's certain ways of doing things. Because how the hell other teams can get production out of it if you can't? Because you have to play that's the key. You have to play a player to the best of his ability. I know this. I played football before. So you're not going to sit here and take a guy out of his element and expect him to be great, and that ain't what he do. That's stupid. That's like taking Earl Thomas and making him a linebacker. Now, knowing Earl Thomas, with his ability, he might be all right. But you know what I mean. You take a player and do something that they don't do and expect greatness, That's not going to happen. Hey, careful. If Waterboy plays, then maybe Bobby Boucher from the. Yeah, that boy was a tackling machine. He was tearing motherfuckers up. Coaching isn't just X and O's. Player development is a crucial part of coaching. It is, Sam, man. It is. It really is. And you literally have to know that player. And again, Mike McCarthy is just learning these players. He don't know this. He didn't even know. Mike McCarthy didn't even know that DeMarcus Lawrence's nickname was Tank. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. He didn't even know that. Thomas Garrett, what up, bro? If we get beat on the back end this week, I bet Jerry called Earl. You better call somebody. I mean, I don't care who you get out there. Get Jesus to go out there and play safety. Somebody. Get him and the 12 disciples out there and let's get it in. Edwin Singleton, what up, brother? Mr. Jones, we did sign a quarterback. We got we did draft a quarterback. We got Ben DiNucci. That's going to be Mike McCarthy's project guy. He is going to be a project, and he's going to sit back. That's what he's going to do. Why do you want to trade D-Law? Do you understand how much money that is? You talking about? So you want to trade D-Law? So that means playmaker. You want to trade D-Law? So that means you said try Jesus. Always try Jesus. Playmaker. So you want to trade D-Law? So that means you don't want the Dak Prescott to sign his contract? Is that what you don't want? Because that's what's going to happen. If you trade D-Law or if you cut him, no matter what you do with his contract, because of how much money it is, you're going to be that's a lot of money to get eaten up off that cap. That cap hit is going to be stupid. Y'all got to understand the business side of football, man. It's money involved here. You can't just willy-nilly like, I'm going to trade this guy or I'm going to cut this guy. I'm going to do this. You can't do that. You can't do that. Broncos are seen pretty happy with Judy. They love Judy. Shannon Sharp was big on him. I was way happy we got CD. Yeah, I'd rather CD Lamb. I think CD Lamb fits better with our offense. And it looked like Judy fits pretty well with their it's going to be his week, y'all. I think CD Lamb might score twice this week. I think CD Lamb might have a week like how Cedric Wilson had last week. Forget it. Let all the young guys get their go in there. You said you bet Belichick would cut D-Law. I don't think he would because I'm pretty sure that he would get something out of D-Law. Now, you got to understand that we're playing a different scheme. You weren't trying to cut D-Law back when he was getting sacks and playing better. He's the same guy. You just gotta understand like the D. So you want to cut Everson too because Everson is not. You want to cut the whole defensive line because nobody really got many sacks outside of Alden. I explained to you already why that is. I already did that. Unless you weren't in the chat. I know, Shay. They always want to trade somebody, cut somebody. They don't understand that it doesn't work like that. You can't just do that. I don't give a damn what Bill Belichick does. What they do over there is something different. But again, I guarantee you he's not going to cut a contract like that unless he don't want to be able to sign no other players. Because, again, what you don't want to do is mess up your money in a COVID year. Because you see what happened with the Titans and the Steelers game. That got pushed back. So say if something happens and some other team that happens to some other team, and all of a sudden we got outbreaks of COVID, right? On these teams. And then they got to cut the NFL. So there's no more games this season, right? What do you think happens to all that money that gets lost in the season? That salary cap is going to go down after the season. And you're not going to have that money to just be willy-nilly trying to throw around like that. So if you cut them, you're talking about you already got that cap hell, you're already in cap hell. Then what you going to do? You're not going to be able to sign nobody next year. Then you're going to lose your quarterback. Think about it, man. We got to use football common sense. Belichick would not have paid D-Law in the first place. You're probably right about that, Delunatic. You're probably right about that. But you know what happens? You ever notice that the guys that we don't pay, they go to other teams and play better. Like I said, they didn't want to pay Anthony Hitchens, and then he went to the Chiefs and playing amazing. You said Cedric Wilson got to spread his wings like the R&B group Troop. I love Troop. That's my group. Yeah. Our last coaching staff didn't play Cedric Wilson like that. They definitely didn't play Noah Brown like that. Well, he got injured, but what I do love about this staff is they're actually playing all of our wide receivers. And I love to see these young guys. Kid Meg, I got the T. Did you go on the website and check out the what she had in stock? If you haven't, definitely go check out her website, man. She's got some good teas. I got to get some more. I've been drinking them things up, man. They're delicious. My favorite one is the Royal Tea because it's got the honey in there. I like sweet. I like sweet drinks. And for those of you that are diabetic, they got the unsweetened ones as well. So. Yes, we definitely do spread around the ball. That's what you're supposed to do. Right. Shut up, negative Nancy. Okay, cool, Kid Meg. Appreciate that. Yes, raspberries are good too. What do you think of cutting his pay until he starts doing better? Well, they did lower his base by restructuring his contract. They already did that. Now it wasn't a pay cut. They still gave him a signing. What happens is when you do that, when you cut their base, you basically give them the signing bonus, and then that money gets kicked back. But they just moved the money around. It wasn't like a pay cut. But I don't think that's gonna happen. They're not gonna give him a pay cut. I think D-Law is gonna play better, guys. And if you go back and look at this game, if you actually go back and look at the game, he didn't get a sack, but on those Alden Smith sacks, he was there because they double teamed him. So he was there providing that push and that rush. So he basically gave Alden that assist on two of those sacks, two of the three sacks that Alden got. You say you drink unsweetened Bacardi Limon almost every night? Oh, that's what's up. I've never had Bacardi Limon. Limon. Do you blitz more to pressure quarterback? Because it seems if we do, our cornerbacks will get burned. Nah, that's what you don't do. Now, what they do need to do on some third downs, they might want to do cornerback blitzes. They can do that on third downs because again, you can get pressure like that. But I think that like last week, they got more pressure. They got Russell Wilson flustered. Now we know that Baker Mayfield is not Russell Wilson. So if they get even some of the rushing that they got last week, I think they'll be all right. I'm just worried about these safeties. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. It's crazy to me that they got rid of Clinton Dix. It didn't make sense. Yeah, and see Randy, like I said, Randy Gregory is like Alden. Both of them are 3-4 type of guys. So they can play both sides. So if you get Randy in there, you can stand his ass up out there too, and he could provide that rush too. But Randy, one thing about Randy that I don't like though is that he causes penalties sometimes. He gets too excited and he calls the encroachment calls. Can't jump off that line. Now he needs to just when if he comes in against that Washington game, he's gonna have to just chill, just relax, let the game flow, let the game come to him. Yes, Raymond, it definitely needs time to grow, but fans ain't trying to hear that though. And every time I speak on it, everybody was, "Oh, you're making excuses." I don't make excuses for nobody. Understand that, like, I don't know none of these players. They ain't giving me none of their damn money, so I don't have to. I don't have to say anything nice to anybody. I'm just telling you that that's what it is. And he got his hands up and knocked down the ball. Also, yeah, yeah. And see, I like and D Law has that too. Like, there's some passes in the game that he knocked down too that went short. Yeah, Cleveland does have an all right O line, but they're not to the point where we can't get a push. Defenses usually get up to speed towards the middle of the season. Yeah, especially in a COVID year. I told you guys this, and again, I know that we only play. There's only 17 games in the season, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Even with that, it's a marathon, not a race. And I would rather this team get clicking towards the middle and the end to provide that playoff push than be like we did last year and start 3-0 and then just fall flat on our face. So look at it like that. That's why I did that video yesterday when I said that it's not time to panic. This team has time to turn things around, and they can do that starting this Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern. Sure don't, Raymond. I'll be playing on my phone. Yep, you're right. There are no September champs. There are no October champs. Um, it's who's going to come out at the end. Now, fortunately and unfortunately, our division seems very weak again this year. So with that being said, Cowboys had the opportunity to still come back and get this division and wrap it up. Because the Eagles looking terrible, the Giants looking Washington team, they have a chance to come back a little bit too because their defensive line is going to help them out a lot because they got some good young guys out there. And those young guys helping Ryan Kerrigan over there is making him play better too. So, I watch all the teams in the division and see what they do from week to week. And, I could kind of get a grasp on how we are and what we're going to do coming towards the playing them. Score prediction on Sunday's home game, Dallas 38, Cleveland 24. Time to get back on track. I'll be honest with you. I don't even think that Cleveland scores 34. I think they might get 20 or 21. I don't think they score more than 21 on us. Silver and blue, through and through, Cowboys for life. That's it. You got to bleed that Coaches and players are figuring each other out, strengths and weaknesses. That's it. That's exactly what it is. But everybody want to say, "Oh, get Mike McCarthy the hell out of here." Stupid. Giants with the same old Jason Garrett offense. Yeah, and you know what? They're not making adjustments up there. And Joe Judge probably only going to be the coach for 1 year. I'm going to tell you that right now. Well, they might give him another year because it's a COVID. I don't think front offices are judging their coaches this year because of everything going on. But hey, they like Jason Garrett for whatever reason. So, it is what it is. He's not our problem anymore. Oh, and I'm sorry, back to what Gina was saying, if Gina's still in here. So what Gina was saying about their running game. They're going to try to run the ball on us, yes. They have Nick Chubb. Now, Nick Chubb is a young, dynamic running back, and he's very shifty. He's almost like a poor man's Zeke. He's not Ezekiel Elliott, but he's a poor man's Zeke. He's shifty. He's thick. He's strong. He plows forward. I went back and watched some of their tape, and I see how they use him. But the good thing about this Dallas Cowboys defense is we've been talking about how bad our defense has, but No running back this season yet has gotten more than 4.5 yards per rush against this team, against our defense. So that's a silver lining right there. Also, too, I think their biggest threat is Kareem Hunt, to be honest with you, because they're going to use him out the backfield. They're going to toss the ball out to him. He's going to be on screens and things of that nature. So the Cleveland Browns took a page out of Kansas City. When Kareem Hunt got into that trouble and Kansas City let him go, when the Cleveland got him, they took a page out of Kansas City's book, and now they use him like how Kansas City did, and that's how he gets his yardage. Two-headed monster with Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Yes. Imagine this front five come at you: Smith, Griffin, Poe, Lawrence, Gregory. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, once this defense settles down and they get that shit together, I'm telling you, this our defensive line is gonna be nasty. Chubbs have lead yards after contact, elusiveness, Pro Football Focus rated last year, tops of the year. Yeah, I agree. Chubbs is really good. That's why I call him a poor man's Ezekiel Elliott. Rest were on the Seahawks payroll. They're always on the Seahawks are basically the NFC version of the Patriots. They got people on their side gunning for them to win every game. You said Hunt hasn't practiced all week. Shit, he don't need to. He come out there and play. Trent Mache, what up, brother? All the way down from down under. What time is it out there in Australia, brother? Trent, that's my guy right there. What up, Trent? I told you I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna come out there and visit you sometime whenever we get over this damn COVID. Sam, and I worry about our division. Just my bank account. You said you never worry about a division. No, I hear you, Sam, man. Yeah, we do. We need to get healthy. We need to get our DBs back. We get Anthony Brown and Chidobe Awuzie back. That'll definitely help soften the blow. Yeah, playmaker. I know. And again, you at the same time we keep players too long, but again, the players that we don't sign, they end up going to other teams and playing better than they did here. So it's a catch-22. It's almost like a give and take. It's like who do you keep and who do you let go? You know what I mean? Do you come from a land down under? I remember that song. Yeah, play action and them screens. Oh my God, they're gonna utilize that. If Kareem Hunt plays in this game, understand that that's what they're gonna do. DJ Burton, what up? Yeah, Sean Lee should be back at some point too. Now I don't know, to what capacity, but it looked like Joe Thomas is playing pretty well. So I'm gonna chalk that up to him being okay. Sandman, Frankie Beverly and Mays. That's a good. Oh yeah, come on now, Frankie Beverly and Mays, Earth, Wind and Fire, The Whispers, all of my favorite groups. Now there's a local group um, that's here in the DMV. I know you heard of them too, the Blackbirds. You know that song in Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, in Rock Creek Park, doing it in the dark, doing it at the dark. Oh yeah, in Rock Creek Park. So they're really talking about there's a Rock Creek Park over here in the Montgomery County side called Rock Creek Park. Like it goes through, like I think it goes from DC all the way through Montgomery County to somewhere else. But yeah, so yeah, they was in their car in the park of Rock Creek Park doing it. That's a wonderful song. Eric, you know, you gotta stay on the grind, brother. You already know. What up, Tony Peacock? What up? No, not B More. They're from Maryland. I don't know what part of Maryland, but I know the Blackbirds are from the DMV area. I don't think it's B More though. I think it's like on maybe like Montgomery County side because in the song they're talking about Rock Creek Park, and Rock Creek Park is closer to DC than it is Baltimore. So, oh, Cameo, yes, Daz, man, yes, man. I got all that on my turntables. I got all them tracks. Oh yeah, the Osley brothers. Steve Arrington, yes. Is that the one where I think Steve Arrington? I got you weak at the knees. Is that Steve Arrington? I got you weak at the knees. William Taylor, what it do? SOS band, yes, brother. You taking it back. But these are things that we could talk about in the members only chat. We could talk about music. We could talk about all that. Oh yeah, Slave. So that Slave song, right? The It's the same exact. I think what you call it did a cover of the Slave song. Was it Usher or was it Slave and forgot the name of the song. Because I know it. I have it on my turntables. And I have both artists' version. Slave and I think it might be was it Keith Sweat? Yeah, I think it was Keith Sweat. He did a cover of one of Slave's songs. And it was basically they sound almost exactly alike on the track. It's crazy. Who gonna start opposite of Trayvon Diggs? Daryl Worley. Daryl Worley actually is a good player, man. He got that interception the last game, but it got called back from a penalty on Jay Lou, ironically. So I think that in the offense will get the same thing going, take some pressure off the defense. Yeah, definitely. But I don't think Dak should be throwing so much in the game. He shouldn't have to be doing that. We got to eliminate the penalties. We got to stop fumbling the ball. We got to stop giving the ball up to the other team. We got to stop that. We got to score. Michael Sinclair, man, appreciate that. What was the name of Steve Arrington's group that he left? What you know about Hall and Oates? DMV, what it do, brother? Shout out to DMV in the building. In the building. Oh yeah, the Gap Band. We got a really good chance of winning. Like I said, if we eliminate the penalties, eliminate the mistakes, start fast because this starting slow crap that we've been doing has got to stop. We can't keep coming in games and doing that. Oh, hey Sandman, the join button should be on underneath this live stream video. I don't know if you're on your laptop or on your cell phone, but it should be right underneath. You just hit the join button and it's got the options for you to choose or whatever. Dak attempts at around 35 a game should be a win. Yeah. But he's more at like 57 right now. And throwing the ball 30, 35, 40 times, okay, I can see that. But 57, 60 times a game, you don't want to keep trying to do that. because even as much as I love Dak Prescott, you cannot have him throwing the ball so much in games because of course everybody's gonna sit here and say, "Oh, they're garbage yards," and people are idiots because I keep saying it's only garbage yards if you're throwing the ball and there's no way for you to come back. Like if you're getting down 2 scores and there's 4 minutes left in the game, you're not coming back from that. So that's garbage time. What Dak Prescott did this season, coming back from all of these games, none of that was garbage time. That was him trying to make plays to come back and win the game. And that's how we ultimately came back and beat the Falcons, with that onside kick. Sarah smile. That's my jump too. The Hall of Notes, I just can't go for that. I have that on my turntables too. Ohio Players, I got a lot of their songs too. Barry White is always, I roller skate to a lot of Barry White's tracks. Early Years is my favorite Barry White track. Those early years are gone by. That's my joke. What y'all know about early years of Barry White? That's my joke. Yeah, the Blackbirds, Donald Byrd, and the rest of the birds. They all brothers, I think. But their last name is Bird, though. But it's spelled Byrd. That's their last name. Cedric Wilson is a force. And yeah, yo, they need to get Cedric Wilson involved more in the game. I'm telling you, like, that breakout, that confidence, man. That confidence. When you come out there and you out there playing and you building that confidence and you're just out there and you're going to be able to do that week in and week out. And that's what Blake Jarwin did before he got injured. Shalimar. Oh my God. Oh, Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them off. I know one thing, you better turn them lights off. We got a good shot at winning 6 of the next 8 games. Just need to get that mix of offense and defense. Yeah, definitely that. Is that Gina Thorne? Welcome to E2 Crew, Gina Thorne. Gina. Yeah. NFC East is pure dumpster juice. Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? It definitely looks like it, doesn't it? Oh boy, dumpster juice. Appreciate you, Root. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. We got an early game. It's 1:00. So I mean, it's actually good for me because I can. If we win that game, I got the rest of the day to just relax and just chill. Hell, I might go skating on Sunday night after the game. So I'm probably gonna do that anyway. But it's always good to go to the rink and knowing that my Cowboys won. You know, doing it when we lose, it's like it puts you in a funk. Like when your team loses and you had an early game, and then you got to go watch these other teams and they're over there talking mess, and you just like, man, shut up, because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear none of that. You don't want to hear any of that. Did I see the bull Ryback is trying to pull on Zeke? What are you talking about? I know TMZ was trying to come at Zeke again. You're right, the lunatic. Everything is better after a win. It's always better after a win. I mean, because you can sit there and sip on your wine. The ladies, y'all sip on your wine. Fellas, we sip on our alcohol, and you just have good game eats. Oh, WWE Ryback. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't understand what it was about though. But so I don't know if Zeke actually trademarked that thing. So I don't know. Should change the name to TM Zeke. I know, right? Because they stay on Zeke, and I'm like, yo, leave Zeke alone, yo. Oh, the Jets don't. I forgot they don't have Le'Veon. They don't have Le'Veon because he's. I think he got injured too. They put him on IR. And it looked like Jamison Crowder. And now that they don't have Robbie Anderson no more, it looked like he's the best wide receiver that the Jets got right now. McDermott. It's raining out there, John. Um, Tierra, what it do? What it do, Tierra? Welcome in. Welcome in. You said Ryback is looking for a payday. He hasn't wrestled in a couple of years, and he's probably broke. I'll tell you this. It's always something. They always try, and that's normally what it is. They always want to come after somebody when they ain't got no money and stuff hit the fan and they just mad and they pissed off. So you absolutely right about that. The OJs, Chico DeBarge. Oh, they're ready for the world? Oh yeah. Denver might have finally found a quarterback. You think Tierra, you think he gonna take Drew Lock's spot? Driscoll, what that? Driscoll? And they got Samaje P. Ryan. They picked him up from the Washington team. No, I thought Pastor Licht was out of the league. Is he? Wait a minute, hold on. He's not with Denver anymore. Who does Paxton Lynch? Let me see something. Who does Paxton Lynch play for? Oh, he's a free agent. Oh, no, he's with the Steelers. DMV. He's with the Steelers. Oh, you said you was being sarcastic? Yeah. He's with the Steelers though, DMV, if you didn't know. Ripping? I don't know these quarterbacks, man. I know Driscoll though. I do know Driscoll. I know Drew Lock. But it said Drew Lock should be coming back in a couple of weeks. I don't know. That's gonna be a hell of a quarterback controversy. Blake Bortles is with Denver now. Is he? But he's not. They're not playing him right now, though. He's a backup, right? That's crazy how Blake Bortles lost his way with the Jaguars. It's just it's like, come on, man. Can y'all imagine if we would have drafted Paxton Lynch like Jerry Jones wanted instead of getting Dak Prescott? So first of all, let's have this conversation real quick. So, I know the Dak haters probably not in this chat tonight, thank God. But they're always on Mark's channel, though. Always. Imagine if we got Paxton, Connor Cook too. Right, you're right about that. We could have got Connor or Christian Hackenberg. What happened to him? Because all those guys were drafted higher than Dak Prescott. Oh, so then you look at You look at that, we ended up getting Dak, and it's like, as much as hate Dak gets, imagine if we had Paxton instead of having Dak. Dak played since day one and ain't missed a game. Some of these other guys that got drafted before him went to the XFL, and some of them didn't play well there either. Bortles was inactive tonight, though. Damn. How you go from a starting quarterback for the Jaguars to being inactive on a Denver Broncos team that has Driscoll, Ripken, Drew Lock? I don't understand that. But anywho, it's not our concern. To quote CeeDee Lamb, we with you, Dak. Yes. Yes. Jag still playing that man. But see, now that the Jags, they got Gardner Minshew now, and that was their savior. They got him. He came in there and showed something. Nobody knew who the hell Gardner Minshew was, and it was like, you said the Jags are still paying him? That's terrible. And see, I don't watch wrestling anymore like I did when I was a kid. So I don't even know who Ryback is. Because I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched WWE or any other wrestling channels since I was like in middle school. I think the last thing I seen was when Owen Hart died. Yeah, I heard that they signed Bortles this past week, so it makes sense why he's inactive because he don't know the playbook yet. Now, Marcus Mariota, hold on, wait. Okay, so did Tennessee get rid of him or did they just bench him? I gotta really no, Mariota's with the Raiders now, right? Yeah, he with the Raiders. He's a Carr's backup. That's right, the Raiders. Yeah, Greg, Dak's gotten better each year, and then all of a sudden you see these other guys that were drafted higher than him, and you're just sitting there like, half of them not in the league no more. Some of them are backups to players that they shouldn't be backups for. Mariota was a bust. Damn. Well, I hope Tua Tagovailoa. Damn, I said that name right. You see how it just rolled off the tongue? Tua Tagovailoa. It just rolls off the tongue, baby. Niners going to destroy the Eagles on Sunday night. I'm hoping, Zeke fan. I want to see the Eagles go 0-4, and I will laugh like hell if they go 0-4. William Taylor, appreciate you sliding in, though. Definitely do. Isaiah Green. Why is Connor Williams still starting? Yeah. He getting tossed around like a beanbag out there, ain't he? You know what it is? I don't think that, of course, Zach Martin wants to do everything for this team to win, but he ain't no tackle, though. He wants to stay at that guard spot. Now, but the only problem is they don't trust Connor McGovern. So who's going to play that spot, Tier? I think at this point, they're just like, until they get another person, because Ron Leary, they're not signing Ron Leary, because, who's going to play that guard spot? You said him and Winston are bust. And see, Jameis Winston, I think Jameis Winston's issue was that Negro should have got freaking LASIK eye surgery way back when he should have. Appreciate you, Joseph. He should have got LASIK eye surgery. Like, why the hell? Like, remember he throw the ball and be like, and then squint and be like, oh, shit, I threw it at the defense. Damn it, it's coming back for a pick six. All right, let me go ahead and head on out. Oh, my God. Oh, you want to put Looney at left guard? I'll take that, Tierra. I'll take that. Looney at left guard, put Badass at center. And Badass didn't do that bad at center. He sure didn't. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, like he's sitting there, and James Winston is funny as hell. Like, I'm glad he finally got the LASIK, and I hope that like going to a new team helped him out, because I'm telling you, all that squinting shit that he was doing was crazy. Like, I would sit there and watch the game, and I'd be like, he had me squinting, and I could see perfect, and I'm sitting there looking at the TV squinting, like, did he pass it? What is this? Is that the 30-yard line? Shit. I'm going to do another damn interception. No, you can't tell me that you threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions and you thought that was okay. If Dak Prescott even get 8 interceptions, they trashing him. They trashed Dak for throwing his first pick in the game of the year against the Seahawks, right? But before that, he ain't threw a pick for the last 6 games. And I get it. Every quarterback throws interceptions. But I look at that last interception that Dak threw. You got to do that. You got to go there. You got to go there because you're trying to win the game. So, the defense just got it. It is what it is. E2, you agree with me. Had the Cowboys draft Paxton Lynch, they would be playing for Lawrence. Yeah. We would be sitting here still trying to find a quarterback right now if Paxton Lynch started for us. We would be in a work. Think about it, guys. As much shit that Dak Prescott gets, because you can't tell me that the quarterback is not important. Dak ain't hardly the problem. I heard people talking about they want to trade Dak. For who? Y'all see these other teams right now. Do you know how many teams would love to have Dak Prescott as their quarterback? I know, Bones. It don't matter what he do. And that's the crazy part about I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And I'm not going to go there. But I really don't understand why he gets so much hate. I don't get it. Because they don't. And when the people say that he's trash, right? I always ask them, give me a valid freaking reason why you think that he's not worth being the franchise quarterback of the team. They can't give me an explanation. So I just sit here and I'm like, well, your opinion is invalid because you can't give me a valid reason. If I'll argue with anybody a point. If you give me a valid reason, I'll give you that credit. I'll give you that credit if you give me a valid reason. But there's no valid reason. They say the same shit over and over again, and it's annoying as hell. Like, I hear, oh, well, Dak Prescott needs to have weapons around him to succeed. Who the hell are you going to throw the ball to if you don't have weapons? Every quarterback needs that. Nobody said that when Tom Brady didn't have weapons and the Patriots started losing and didn't play well. Every quarterback needs weapons around him. Every quarterback needs a running back to soften his load because you're not supposed to have a quarterback throwing 50-something times a game, period. And that's it. You said dude was arguing with you at work today, talking about start Andy. People funny. Yeah, they are funny. Now, what I like about Andy Dalton being here is the insurance policy. So if something happens to Dak, Lord forbid, knock on wood, somebody hit him too hard, crack a rib or something like that, and he can't play, at least you have a veteran guy like Andy Dalton that can at least get you through a game and win you again. That's what Andy Dalton is here for. And Andy Dalton knows that too. So with that being said, that is what you're looking for Andy Dalton. Not to be a replacement, but to be an insurance policy. That is all he is. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. I like Romo, too. I never had an issue with Romo. Romo was my guy, too. But I also love Dak Prescott. See, a real fan is going to root for whoever the quarterback is for their team. Yeah, if he really sucks, then you're like, okay, well, I can see if we had a Paxton Lynch or or Blake Bortles quarterback on our team. We don't have that. We don't have a guy that's like that. Dak Prescott, I will put him against a lot of quarterbacks in this league. Now, I hate when people try to compare him to Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Drew Brees. They're not even in the same category. You can't compare him. They're because naturally they didn't come in the same time. Their resumes don't equal. That's dumb. And then when people try to compare Romo to Dak, well, Romo's done playing. Dak's still playing. You can't compare it. When Dak gets to the point of his career where Romo was, then you could probably make a comparison. But again, Romo didn't even start until after his third season in the league. So come on now. It's a different dynamic. Yeah, they probably Romo fans that don't care. Yeah, Andy Dalton would have won that game. Hey, DMV, that's you being sarcastic, right? Damn, Dalton would have won that game. Oh God, that is hilarious. The comments that you hear from people, DMV, is crazy, bro. It's off the chain. They trashed Dak because he went in the fourth round and made all the scouts look stupid because he's a shiznit. Yeah. But you know what's funny? Why hate on that? If you know that the guy was in the fourth round, picked 135th overall, and he's in the league and started day one and still the starter and still going strong and still making franchise records, still making NFL records, two-time Pro Bowler. I don't know. I'm sorry. Paxton Lynch didn't do any of that. Christian Hackenberg didn't do any of that. Blake Bortles didn't do any of that. Who's the guy that what's his name? His name fails me right now. He was the quarterback in the XFL. He came out the same year Dak did, the black quarterback. He was drafted before Dak and didn't make it in the league either. So all these people that came out at the same time Dak did, they were perceived to be better quarterbacks than him, are not. But you put Dak against first round picks like Jared Goff and Carson Wentz, his numbers are just up there with those guys. So Jared Goff got his money. Carson Wentz got his money, knowing that he's a wheelchair guy and can fold up like a lawn chair at any point in time. I'm just saying. Dak was definitely a diamond in the rough. You know how hard it is to find a diamond in the rough for a quarterback? Do you know how y'all? I know y'all been Cowboy fans for a long time, so y'all been through the years of Vinny Testaverde and Drew Bledsoe and the guys before Romo, Quincy Carter, and all them trying to find a starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Because again, Tony Romo was a diamond in the rough. He was an undrafted guy that if it wasn't for Quincy Carter getting X'd out at training camp that one time, Tony Romo would have never been on this team. Tony Romo would have been a Denver Bronco. Think about that. And we would have been talking about this team even worse. Half of you probably wouldn't even be Cowboy fans no more if that had happened. Because we wouldn't have been there. We wouldn't even seen 8-8. It'd have been more like 2-14. We'd have been like the Browns era when the Browns were 2-14. So, that's just what it is. And Brandon Whedon. Let's not forget about Brandon Whedon, guys. Cardell Jones. Thank you. Cardell Jones. That's right. Cardell Jones was drafted higher than Dak too. And he ain't in the league no more. Andy Dalton sucks like, what the fuck? Why would you start him over Dak? These supposed Cowboy fans, dumb as hell. Yeah, they are. If you were to redo Dak, would have been the top 10 in the draft. Yeah. If you go by, Chad Hutchinson, Clint Stroner, Ryan. I forgot about Ryan Leaf because it's easy to forget about him. Ryan Leaf. Oh my God, bruh. You talking about these guys, and it's like they didn't bust a grape. They were not franchise quarterback. Now, and I'm talking to the gentleman right here. If you're a grown-ass man, how silly do you look telling another grown man how the hell much money he's worth? This is what I don't understand about some Cowboy fans. You worried about how much money Dak Prescott get. That money ain't coming out your damn pocket. That money ain't got nothing to do with you. Do you work for the Dallas Cowboys? Do you get paid by Dallas Cowboys? Are you a goddamn player for the Dallas Cowboys? No. So why are you worried about how much Dak can get? If that motherfucker want to get $50 million, well, let his ass get $50 million. I don't care. Long as he get his just due. Long as Dak get what he deserves to get paid, I'm not going to tell another grown man what the hell he's worth. Not going to do it. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Go tell a grown-ass man what he worth. If he want to get his $40 million, let him get his $40 million. Because, again, Carson Wentz got his money. Jared Goff got their money. And I'll be honest with you. Right now, the way Dak is playing, I think he's better than both those quarterbacks. Because I'm going to tell you straight off right now, if it wasn't for Sean McVay, Jared Goff would have been a bust too. Let's not forget about Jacoby Brissett. Damn. He got the job and then lost it and lost it to shit. Who did they draft? Who's the quarterback of the Colts now? He lost his damn job too. So he thought that he was going to be the franchise quarterback after Andrew Luck retired. So much for that. What up, Miss Jackie? So y'all can use what I'm saying right now. Next time, y'all hear a so-called Dallas Cowboy fan start talking about Dak Prescott money, take a page out of my book and tell them straight up. And tell them E2 sent you. Tell them. Just say it. Just say it to them. As a grown man, why are you worried about what another grown man is worth? Period. You would never hear me say Phillip Rivers. Oh, yes, Phillip Rivers. That's right. Because he's not with the chart. Everybody moved around. Right. If we pay Dak, we can't pay nobody else. Well, what the fuck? Exactly, Shay. So, but they paid everybody else, but Dak still ain't got his money yet. But is the quarterback of your team not the most important piece to your offense because he starts with the damn ball? Because if you don't have an adequate person throwing the ball, you ain't gonna win no games. And that's a fact. Oh no, Bones Crusher. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm getting ready to go call Jerry Jones and be like, yo, Will McClay, and be like, yo, y'all need another linebacker? Because give me an off season. Let me work out for the next year and come back next off season. I'll play linebacker for the Cowboys. I'll be out there all day. Y'all can evaluate me or whatever. I'll do it. I'll be right out there. Just give me the veteran minimum. I'm good. Pay these bills off and I'm good to go, baby. Shit. You ain't even got to pay me a lot. Just give me the veteran men. Shit, I'll play for $2 million for the season. Shit, I'm good. You said if I see Rodgers, Wilson, Mahomes. Now Mahomes is a different. Now you put Mahomes in there, that's different. Brady and Breeze, they not playing as well this year. I think they've been affected by this COVID thing as far as not being with the team and having that chemistry and stuff. Cam Newton, I love Cam Newton's game, but I don't fear him either. Aaron Rodgers, we played him many times. Aaron Rodgers knows how to play the Cowboys very well. But if you look at all those quarterbacks that you name AC1, every single one of them respect Dak Prescott. Every single one of them. And they've all said it. That is a leader. They all say the same thing about Dak Prescott. They believe in him. Even Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson said after the game, he said, "Look, that was a hard win. That was a hard win. Even though the Cowboys made mistakes, that was a hard win. They still ruffled his feathers. They ruffled Russell's feathers. That's what they did. Say that 5 times fast. But it was a hard win for them. And Russell Wilson says himself, he respect Dak Prescott. But Jerry Jones ain't making the decisions no more, Mr. Dick Jones. So understand that too. The regime has changed. Things have changed since before then. They're not doing that like they were doing before. Yeah, I saw that, Thomas Garrett. Oh, Gilbert, I don't even know what you said. My bad. What were you saying, Gilbert? I was ranting. I didn't even know what you were talking about. Well, see, AC1, this is the thing about Jalen. I love the young kid. I do. And you got to also understand that he's still trying to get his feet back under him, because losing LVE really messed him up, because he was practicing to do another. He was supposed to be playing on the outside, but now he had to come back to the middle because LVE not there now. But they put Joe Thomas in the middle, so now he can go back and do what he needs to do. But again, I don't know. Jalen to be all right. He's definitely affected because, again, his drop foot would never be 100% either. Because if you notice, Jalen can't cut. He can't cut. That drop foot still affects him. It's not 100%. It never will be. There's certain nerves in that leg that's not going to be the same. You said Holmes got lucky. L4G Custom Fabrication. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay. To keep a real fan. I got 3 of them now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. So make sure I'll let you guys know when I do the member only chat, so we can have some real fun in the members only chat. Shout out to you, L4G. We got Robert Quinn, and he came in after 3 games suspension and had more sacks than anyone else on the team, and went to another team and got paid. And see, that's the thing. That's why D-Law is important, Miss Jackie, because D-Law was taking all those double teams for Robert Quinn to get open like that on one-on-one coverage to get that. Appreciate you, L4G. For him to get those sacks like that. Can't wait for Cowboys versus Chiefs. That would be a shootout, yeah. We got to get our shit together if we're going to play the Chiefs, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do we play the Chiefs this year? I don't think we played the Chiefs this year. I don't remember them on the schedule. Edward Dozier, welcome to the E2 crew. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to my community tab. And also, too, for all the members, check out my community tabs. I don't know. You'll see I have my welcome message on there. I'm gonna start posting more messages or whatever for the members and stuff like that. Especially once we get things going smooth with the members only live streams. I'll be putting messages in there for you guys. So make sure you guys check out that community tab too, from time to time, and check out the messages that I send. Yeah, thank God we don't play them this season, because shit. Yeah, next year I think we'll be a much better team next year. Think about it. Think about what will happen next year once this coaching staff and everything gets tight with these players. Next year, if COVID goes away, you get a chance to have a full off season with these guys, and you're going to be able to understand. They're going to get things together. We'll be able to have another draft. We could get some more pieces, like maybe another safety or something like that. Finally, um, and just round out this team because again, we're not far from completion. We just got a couple of things we need to work on. Hey DMV, stop being sarcastic, bro. I know what you're doing. Oh boy, you mimicking them trolls. That's hilarious. Well, see, that's the thing. Like everybody keep thinking that we're saying that Dak is Pat Mahomes. We know that he ain't Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is a rare. But even Pat Mahomes had his issues. When he first got in the league, he couldn't read defenses for shit. But he learned once he got in the league and he got better. And he's definitely a young talent. He's a rare young talent quarterback. But again, Cowboy fans need to be happy that we got Dak Prescott because finding a franchise quarterback is hard to get. Tell Jacksonville that. Tell the Titans that. Tell the Denver Broncos that. I'm just saying. Um, damn, they done threw another interception. They got Ripien in there. Ripien in there throwing interceptions. They trying to give the Jets the game. Hey, Dick Jones, you do know that beating good teams is a team sport, right? So if your defense is not doing what they're supposed to be doing and they're getting burnt in the secondary, is that Dak's fault? That's what I thought. We chose not to pay Hitchens. Now look at him. Yeah, him and Damian Wilson. DMV, you said Dak has ended world hunger, so he ain't nothing. I know, right? It's the crazy stuff that they say, man. Do you think we should have their linebackers instead of two in this game? Oh, you meant to say three? Um, it depends on what defense we running. It really does. But what three are you thinking about? Jalen, Joe Thomas, and Luke Gifford. It actually probably would make sense for them to do that because then you could have less DBs out there. Oh, we can talk about that in the members only chat, Raymond. We could do that. We can do the college band thing. We can go back to that because I still got some more stuff I need to tell y'all too about that. Anyway. No, David, I know they're not on the schedule. They're talking about for next year. If we lose Gallup, do you think Wilson will be a smooth transition to three? I don't think we're gonna lose Gallup. I think they're gonna repay him. I don't think they're gonna let Gallup go. That's a solid number two, especially if you got Cooper right for the next 5 years, right? We know that he's gonna have soft tissue injuries for the rest of his career. So, with that being said, you're gonna need that number two presence. So I think they're gonna keep him. Yep, Ravens after Thanksgiving. Mm. You said Dak can win a Super Bowl and still wouldn't get no respect. You're right about that. He would. Gilbert, you said I. You think that's watching you missed? What? Yeah. So when COVID is over and when Mark does the tailgates, yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, you're right, Miss Jackie. How many teams passed up Pat Mahomes? And I think the Jaguars are one of those teams. You said Lock. You said Lock's still trash though, Tier. Ripping, ripping in there, ripping throwing interceptions like a mom. But I thought they had didn't they have Driscoll in there? What happened to the other dude? They'd have messed around and let the Jets come back because they throwing interceptions like a mom. You talking about Dak missing a wide open Tavon Austin? Don't all quarterbacks miss on throws sometimes? You're not making your case. Like every quarterback misses throws from time to time. They could have got their arm hit. They could have been rushed by a passer and they were trying to get the ball out too fast. Or they could have made a mistake. Because you know the quarterbacks are human, right? And nobody's perfect. So no quarterback in the history of the NFL has thrown a perfect pass every damn time. Do I think that CeeDee Lamb blows up if Michael Gallup? Yeah, once he gets used to being in the NFL and gets used to this offense and stuff like that, I think he could blow up. But I also don't think, and I could be wrong, but I also don't think that they're gonna get rid of. I think they will repay Michael Gallup because again, he's a second wide receiver, and you look at Michael Gallup, he's a young, humble dude. I don't think he's gonna be a money hungry type of guy. He looks like one of those guys that would take a little less money to stay with a team that he's already got chemistry on. Because that's how I am. If I was in the NFL and I knew that I had a good thing going with my team and I could be a pro bowler on this team, or I can somehow and someday be a Hall of Famer if I stay with this team, oh, I'll take a little less money to stay where I'm at rather than go to a team where I don't know what's going on over there and something happens over there and I don't get to play or it messes up my career or they put me in a wrong scheme and I can't produce the way that I know that I normally can. So, when you're familiar with certain things, it would behoove you to stay where you are. I know some of the guys, they run for the money, and I get it because they want to make as much money as they can because football don't last long. I understand that. But it's called, investing in your money because even when you have, a contract that isn't huge, you can still invest in your money. Because what I would do is I would buy a business and let that grow and have my money make my money for me. You hear me? I know you got a lot on your hand. I heard my name. That's cool. I'm sorry, Gilbert. I didn't know what you were trying to say. If we lose Gallup, do you think that Wilson be a smooth transition to our number three? I don't. Like I said, I think that he could be, but again, I don't think Gallup's going anywhere. I don't believe Gallup's going anywhere. Yeah, Gallup is like a better Alvin Harper. But Alvin Harper went to another team, tried to be a number one, and it didn't work out. That's why I said it would behoove Gallup to stay here to be a number two and just, yeah. But see, we got Cooper for the next, I guess, after this season, next 4 years. You don't have to pay Cooper now. They can what I think what happened with Cooper is by the time his contract is up, he's already got his 100 mil, right? Cooper already said many times he wants to retire a Dallas Cowboy. So I'm pretty sure that he would play on a way less money because he's got his 100 mil, right? So once this contract is up and he's up for another one, I really think that he would stay here for a lot of less for a lot of less. What am I saying? For much less money, because of that reason. So then that way you can potentially re-sign all of them. CD Lamb at the end of the day will probably end up getting more money than all out of the three of them when this by the time this is all over. But that's not even a conversation that we even need to care about right now, because right now we need to utilize the fact that we got them all on this team and try to win while we can. That's the main focus. Gilbert, you said team player, grateful to be playing in the NFL. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I know if it was me, I would just shit. You know how hard it is to make it to the NFL? It's hard. It's hard to get into the NFL. Receivers also run out of their routes. NFL is timing, not schoolyard football. It definitely is. And timing means everything. Timing is I mean, what do they say any given Sunday? Um, Seconds, minutes, yards. It's all important. Miss it by an inch or a mile, it's still a miss. Any given Sunday, that's my movie then. Man, I might go watch that when I get off this live stream. And then fall asleep while I'm watching it. Get up, Miss Jackie. And you know, since the Houston Texans ain't been playing well, I haven't heard from Eastside Harold in a while. I don't know. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? I don't know where he at. I ain't seen him. Oh, the Patriots play the Chiefs at 4:25 on Sunday. That's going to be an interesting game. First of all, the 49ers are playing Nick Mullins, right, at quarterback. If the 49ers demolish the Eagles with Nick Mullins, I am going to laugh my ass off. You hear me? Philly 500, he might shut down his channel after a while. I know, Rue. I know. I seen that. Eastside won't show his face for real. This is the longest I've seen him away from the Cowboys YouTube. Yeah, it is the longest time. Cause he can't say nothing. Ain't nothing. Only thing he can come in here and say, "Oh, the Cowboys are 1-2 and blah blah." Well, y'all 0-3, so shut up. Said Watson, 115 million, 0-3. Yeah, well, you know. Ain't nobody saying that though. As much as they trash Dak, I ain't heard nobody say nothing about Deshaun Watson. Philly 500 need to chill out before you catch a heart attack or something, or aneurysm. Because Gilbert, you said the 49ers would demolish. I would love to see them demolish the Eagles. That would make my day so much if they demolish the Eagles. I'ma laugh. I'ma laugh like hell. This Jets Broncos game coming down to the wire. 6 minutes left, and the Broncos are down by 1, and they messed up their lead from throwing them interceptions. Now, this is where coaching matters, guys. Eagles playing for ties. I know, right? 49ers played the Giants and looked like an all-star team. And the 49ers got a lot of injuries. So for them to look like an all-star team with all the injuries they have and a backup quarterback, just imagine how bad the Giants are. Oh, I criticize that. I do when it's warranted. But the trolls criticize him so much, I don't have room to criticize him. There's nothing for me to say. And again, Dak's playing well. So what is there to criticize for Dak right now? You tell me. What are we criticizing? And anyway, and if you're a fan, I don't know who you are, but if you're a fan, why are you criticizing your quarterback? Well, football is a team sport. I can name something that everybody did wrong. Dak threw an interception. That's something he did wrong. Zeke Elliott fumbled the ball. That's something he did wrong. Tony Pollard, he fumbled the ball as well. The wide receivers, sometimes they miss catches. They don't catch everything. The defense, letting teams missing tackles and letting the team bust the top off your defense and scoring over you. So trust me, if I got something to criticize, I'll criticize the whole team. But what do I need to criticize my quarterback for right now? Because he don't play fucking defense. What is Dak going to do? All Dak does is run this offense. He's the leader of this team. He's the leader of this offense. And you look at all them games that we came back on, that is Dak Prescott. So explain to me what Dak did wrong. Because Dak wasn't the reason why we lost those games. So if you know football, go back and look at the games. Go back and look at them. Pay attention to stuff other than just what you see from skill players. Because everything matters when it comes to those 11 players on that field. Everybody has to do their job. That's how football works. So that's it. Yeah, not guarding Lockett. Letting Lockett blow the top off your defense. Greg missed that one extra point, which, to his credit, it was probably tipped a little bit too. Because they was blocking the hell. Oh my God! Oh, he overthrew him. Oh, see, Ripon, is it Ripon? Is it Rippin? He just threw a deep ball, and his wide receiver didn't extend his arms out. See, I don't care about this quarterback, and I just said that wasn't his fault. That was on the wide receiver. The wide receiver could have stretched his arms out. He alligator armed it. It's like, I don't want it. I don't want to catch it. It's a deep ball. I don't want to score a touchdown. I don't want it. Alligator arm. So, again, ripping. Okay, yeah. I see the Y and it confuses me. You know what I mean? You saw that, Lola? Alligator arm that mug. I mean, he could have at least helped his quarterback out right there. Somebody gonna blame Dak for that pass too, and he ain't even playing tonight. Dak in his kitchen right now, eating Lucky Charms, and he hears his name on TV like, "Well, I'm not even playing." Shit. Oh, he definitely isn't here for attention, definitely. Because I've never seen him in my chat before. And, hey, Dave. Hey, long as you came through, man, that's all that matters. You said Russell schooled the defense, yeah, but it wasn't even that hard. All he did was look at what coverage we were in, and he was like, "Ooh, ain't nobody back there." He could have threw that goddamn ball with his eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? Right, Shay. Exactly. Just say you don't like him and keep it moving. Or just leave the chat for that matter. I don't give a damn. Raymond, you said you surprised nobody blamed Dak for that? But he not even playing. They just blame for that. He in his kitchen eating Campbell soup. Right. He ain't eating Campbell soup. They in his almost so. The fuck? I'm in my house and you blame me for a touchdown I ain't even throw. Ain't that something? I'm maintaining, Dave. It's not great, but you know, I'm working with what I got, bro. I'm doing the best I can. You said you surprised ain't nobody blame Dak for COVID, right? Because these fans, boy, I tell you. So this is the thing, Tommy, or whoever you are. What is wrong with supporting the quarterback of the team that you support? You support the Dallas Cowboys, right? So why are you not supporting the quarterback that plays for your team that has a winning record? He's got way more wins than he has losses. He's a two-time Pro Bowler. He has set multiple Cowboy records and an NFL record. And you think that he doesn't suck. It ain't about loving Dak. Because, again, it's about supporting your team and supporting your quarterback. I've never seen so much hate from a fan base in my life. Until this year, you didn't hear Eagle fans trashing Carson Wentz, even though he was injury prone. They backed the hell out of their quarterback. So why the hell are we not doing the same thing for Dak? And Dak's playing better right now than Carson Wentz. That shit is beyond me. You see the way he look. He said, you see the quarterback. He said, he said, you better have made that damn kick. Appreciate you, Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz in the building. What is it with our players still making bonehead plays like the one Tony Pollard did? I don't know. I don't know. That AC1, I'm gonna tell you, I think a lot of it has to do with them being anxious and just trying to make a play, and they're just because again, they hear all the stuff that's going on. They hear the fans talking shit. They hear the talking heads talking a mess. It's a lot going on. So these players are out here like, you know what? I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna make a play, and then it's like, I try. Thinking too much. They got to settle down. They got to relax. They have to. Maybe they need to woosah or take a suds bath or something before the game. I don't know, some shit. Bathe in some Epsom salt or something and just relax. Just relax your muscles. Dave Moore, I agree with that. Juan Cruz, thank you for the super chat, brother. Go Cowboys. Exactly. How many years did it take Troy to win a Super Bowl with a Hall of Fame coach? Yeah. We don't know who they yell at because we're not in the locker room. So, but you know that yelling at players doesn't necessarily mean that you're a great coach or that you're doing the right thing. Because some players don't, especially these youngins nowadays, they don't respond to yelling. Pay him, Juan. Pay him. Yeah, Dave, we talked about that. Yeah, Cedric Wilson. And see about that, it's about I told you guys many times before when we were in the Jason Garrett era, we were too focused on not playing guys. We have Ferraris in the driveway and not driving. They're sitting there collecting dust. So you know what happens when you play your players and they get confident and they get out there and you can actually see what they can do. So people talk crap about this coaching staff, and I'm like, well, they're doing better things than the last coaching staff did. Say what you want, but it's facts. Yeah, they bitched about Troy Aikman. They bitched about every quarterback. They bitched. You know they bitched at Tony Romo. Oh my God, they trashed Tony Romo. You said I'm barely 35. I am 35. I'm like already 35. Ain't no barely. I am 35. Shit, I'm actually. And see, that's what I said, Dave. All the quarterbacks that was drafted the year that Dak was, 90% of them ain't even in the damn league no more. And if they are, they're backups. Backups that will never see the field again. Yeah, they wasted the Jason Garrett era. They wasted Rico Gathers. They wasted all of that. But going into this Browns game, though, you got to watch the run again. You got to stop. You got to be able to stop that run with Nick Chubb, or at least solidify it. You said, how old is my mom? She's about to be 60. Yeah, she does sound young, but yeah, she about to be 60. But you already know, black don't crack, bro. Black don't crack. It's that melanin. Because I take care of myself, I'm gonna look young forever. I'm gonna probably look like this 10, 15, 20 years from now. And because of my Jamaican blood, I'm not going gray either. What you say? No, they said you sound young. Yeah, you do look young. Oh, yeah. See, Raymond, I love Gavin Escobar. I was watching old Cowboy games the other day when Gavin Escobar was in there scoring touchdowns. I would love to have him right now. Dave Moore, I'm born in 1985. That's 35 years ago. Y'all know when my birthday was in August. I told y'all when my birthday was. Y'all already know. Y'all shit. Y'all know everything about me. I ain't got no privacy. Damn. It's like no. Black don't crack, baby. The black of the berry, the sweeter the juice. I know, right, Shay? But she proud of it though. She proud to be to look young. Yeah, Ruth, she did say that. Yeah, I'm the only child. I know, right, Ruth? He ain't getting that. Oh yeah, Dave. And you know what's funny? When I had my locks, I don't know. When I had my locks, people thought I was older. So I don't know when I had all that hair. I don't know if I looked older when I had my locks, but then when I cut my locks off, it was almost like I looked like 10 years younger. Yeah, we all hope that Juan. Oh, but I'm glad that we got Dak Prescott. Because if we would have got Paxton Lynch, let me tell you how bad that would have been. that would have been a bad situation. Now we would have been looking at this Browns game and would have been like, "Well, shit, I don't know if we could beat anybody." Oh, the Broncos touchdown. This game is getting bust wide open, ain't it? Sam Darnold on the sideline, like, damn. I thought we had this game. That was a door slammer. Melvin Gordon said, "Get off me, Bip. Get off me. You're too small. Get off me." It's over, baby. Kid Mega with the $1 holla. Appreciate you, bro. Something tells me we might lose this game. Why you say that? You said Sam gonna cry in the car? Yeah, he gonna cry in the car. He definitely gonna cry in the car. I'm gonna stay on the live stream until the game was over. I was trying to see the last bit of it. This wasn't that bad of Thursday night football. Like it started off kind of but it's coming down to the wire. He said, "Get off me." That quarterback tried to make a block for his boy. He out here sacrificing his body. Cowboys need to win the West to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, of course. This year they definitely need to. You said you started Melvin Gordon in your fantasy? Yeah, that was probably a good thing. Yeah, it was a good game. Like I said, it started out kind of janky, but it worked out. Cowboys defense going to sack Mayfield a few times. Shit, more than a few times. I mean, like I said, their offensive line is decent, but I think we're going to play much better this week. I think they learn from that bullshit. I don't think we're going to see them get beat like that. Because if they do, then they need to figure that out. And y'all gotta have faith. Y'all gotta come with the mindset. We are gonna beat the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. Now I know that this ain't the same Cleveland Browns before. This team got talent. They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But Baker Mayfield is not going to do anything that you allow unless you allow him to do. Like I said, he's a game manager. He's not a quarterback that's gonna put the team on his back. He's a systematic type of quarterback. So that's that East Coast rain, man. I tell you. Well, I guess it's in the pot now, baby. Yeah, we just gotta play a clean game. If we play a clean game, like you said, Thomas Garrett, rattle him early and often, we'll get this. Yeah, Lola, you out there in Cali. Yeah, y'all, I feel bad that y'all air quality is terrible because of all those brush fires. Y'all need this East Coast. Y'all need this East Coast rain right now. Y'all need all of this. And D-Law will show up. He will. Oh, that was almost a pick. Lord have mercy. When I watched Sam Darnold in this game, I'm like, how the hell did they beat us last year? Like, like how? Golden Heart City 2, what up? D-Law show up, just doesn't have the sack. Yeah, like I said, he's been out there helping out. It ain't like he just sat there and was like, I'm not doing anything. But you know, people don't be trying to hear it. You said Lola, that's what you said earlier. Yeah. Like I said, if I could bottle up this rain for you, Lola, I'll send it out there to you out there in Cali. And I think again the safeties need more work than the defensive line does. Guaranteed that. Put your knee in the ground. It's over, baby. Denver Broncos got their first win. The New York Jets dropped to 0-4. Damn. Like starting off the season 0-4. Imagine that. Oh, you talking about the Jets beating us? Yeah. Yeah, that game. Robbie Anderson with a 97. That was blown coverage, and that was under Marinelli. So, just saying. Le'Veon Bell being on IR is really not good for them because they just Samaje Perine is not the answer. Uh, and then your boy Sam Darnold just sitting there with the dumbfounded look on his face, like over there looking like a damn robot. Texas ranked. I'm all right, man. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Carr might need to play safety with Woods. He played it with the Ravens. Yeah, he probably does. David Panillo, thank you, brother. Good night, brother. Um, any last comments or concerns probably in the chat, peoples? Um, Shout out to all my members and all the members that just became members today. Shout out to all you guys. Um, I'm definitely looking forward to more stuff for you guys and doing different things with the members. Um, love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys have been helping me out. I appreciate you. Robbie Anderson got his payday from that Dallas game last year. He sure did. That's why he plays for the because I saw him on another team. Oh yeah, Dave. It's Reynolds. It's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm about to do. Go lay it down, baby. You have a semifinal softball game this Sunday. Well, good luck with that. Softball's cool. I like it. Why is it that all the opposing teams and injured players get healthy just to play us? It feels like that. Yeah, they always do. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna like Sam Darnold. He had mono all that time, and they came back and played us. Ain't that something? Yes, he's with the Panthers now. Yeah, Robbie Anderson is a good wide receiver. Yes, karma is a real thing. You got to keep positive vibes going. Isaiah Green, see you later. Bones Crusher. Uh, no, thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate all you guys. Thomas Stewart, appreciate you coming in here, and I appreciate that compliment. Definitely appreciate it. Just one more thing before I go. Yeah, I'm gonna be over there on Sunday. Just one more thing before I go. I just want to say that uh, you win this game on Sunday, you get the next three. If you win the next three games, we'll be in good shape, guys. I think that, like I said, the time now is to try to start turning things around for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think that as things get going in the season, they're going to get better and better. They're going to learn from their mistakes. Um, the cohesiveness between the players and the coaching staff will eventually get better. So once we see all that come together, I think everything will be all right. I think everything will be all right. So guys, don't stress. Don't let it get to you. Just keep supporting the team. Keep supporting Dak Prescott. Keep supporting the defense and everything of that nature. Show these guys that you care, because all these players are seeing right now is hate from the fan base, and that's not good for a player to see that, because it's like, okay, so what are we playing this game for? If the fans are not appreciating anything that we do, then it becomes a hostile situation. And you don't want a hostile situation between players, especially with social media. You can actually reach out and damn near touch a player now with the way social media is. And you got to watch what you say. So I think, in my opinion, these guys work hard for their craft and what they do. I've been in a football uniform, not for the NFL level, but I get how it works. I understand how it is to be a player. So, some guys are more sensitive than others. It happens. So, shout out to everybody that's a part of the E2 crew, a part of E2 Nation, a part of the Keep It Real fans. I appreciate all you guys that came in and supported. You guys are awesome. God bless and good night, man. Until tomorrow. Peace.